Today on Encore, I'm speaking to actor and jazz musician Jeff Goldblum.
What are you doing here, Eve
I've
Jackson?
come to talk to you.
I'm so glad, Eve.
Now, Jeff Goldblum, hello.
Hello, Eve Jackson. Now, you say now to me, I say now to you.
Apparently, everyone in your family speaks French. Your wife speaks French to the children.
Well, yes, that's true.
Now, tell me, what do you know in French?
Un petit peu, un petit peu. You speak French?
I do.
You do?
Oui. I've lived here for 10 years. I speak French. What do you know? What can you tell us?
I really only know, well, I've been, I'm trying not to get left out because the kids, I have a 3.5-year-old boy and a 2-year-old boy, and she speaks exclusively to them, really in French. And I hear it's good to learn 2 languages. Did you know 2 languages
Not
since
when
you
I
were...
was little, but I've got 2 kids the same age as you nearly.
You're kidding.
And they're more French than English.
Really?
What's it like becoming a dad in your 60s? How's it changed you?
Oh my gosh, we could talk forever about it. I love them to death, and it's just I love them to death. And it deepens my relationship with Emily, seeing her as a mom. I've never had a relationship with anybody and had kids with them. What we do together is different and deeper, and my commitment and adoration of them is different and deeper, all of that.
The actor and star of blockbusters like Jurassic Park and Independence Day is at Paris's Champs-Élysées Film Festival to talk about his new film, The Mountain, where he plays a fictionalised version of Dr. Walter Freeman, the man who tried to perfect lobotomies.
Do you believe your dreams are imaginary? Or that they're real? Real?
We should now talk about the film, probably, because we haven't got a lot of time.
Oh, the film, yes, The Mountain, The Mountain.
The Mountain. What?
Did you see it?
I did see it.
I love this movie, The Mountain.
What attracted you to playing a lobotomist?
Well, it wasn't that I was looking to play a lobotomist so much. Working with Rick Alverson, this director, Rick, is spectacular, and I saw his other movies, Entertainment and the Comedy. This is in a similar vein. They all have a personal, artful, true, he's not a calculating person of show business ambition. He's a real artist, he really is. And it's rare, and he's a person of interesting, for me, because it's personal, taste and views, and he has a whole notion about cinema, and cinema that's not meant to put everybody to sleep or to satisfy what they expect or to divert them for a little, but to in fact wake them up and perhaps shake them up and provoke them and disturb them. I like all that, and I like his ideas about America and how it went haywire, and how to look at ourselves there, and perhaps internationally too, in ways that are honest and possibly upsetting.
I'm Dr. Fines. I'm about to go out on the road. You know what I could use? Somebody to give me a hand taking photos.
The director of The Mountain, Rick Alverson, is also in Paris. He told me his aim with this film, as with previous movies, Entertainment and the Comedy, is to challenge the audience.
I think that there's an absolute, unequivocal surplus of aspirational and utopian, for lack of a better word, cinema coming out of Western culture, the United States in particular. It's outsourcing it to the world as this myth of unlimited possibilities and endless potential, I think it's a big part of the conceptual problem that we're all facing that's become very real, where we're pushed against our limitations, where the Earth can't support these sort of fantastical ideas of a utopian future, that those days are over. And I think there needs to be counterweights to those reckless, kind of reckless sort of propaganda for
Why did you want Jeff Goldblum as your lobotomist?
Well, he's the opposite of oppressive and domineering, so that's a good start. I mean, he has a kind of charisma that's natural to him and in his body of work that I thought was really interesting to, play with. In the film, we sort of tamp it down and mute it a bit, and there's an inherent kind of drama and friction just in that event,
Where do they go?
Where does who go?
People. After you change them.
So this lobotomy character, is in the 50s, and the 54 is a character, an American character who I think wanted to make something, a name for himself, misguidedly, then wants to, like Willie Loman in Death of a Salesman, not admit that he was wrong. And likewise, early on, the father of the boy, Ty Sheridan, is looking for some mythical utopian American mountaintop through athletics and kitsch pageantry, skating, ice skating pageantry. And then finally, Denis Lavon, the great actor Denis Lavon, is a religious cult figure leading people on a fevered, nightmare.
I feel, though, you're attracted to a lot of these roles. Everything you just said about the director, I feel, is actually true about you, too. Your very first film, Death Wish, you played freak number 1.
Yes.
Your first leading role was The Fly.
Yeah, well, possibly. Yeah.
How are you choosing your roles?
Well, just kind of as they come along, choosing from the field of what's there. I've luckily, thank goodness, stayed working all this time. Early on, I wanted to get a foothold into the possibility of being an actor, which seemed like an outlandish, far-fetched thing to me. And then over time, and now more than ever, my luck seems to be continuing, whereby it's a fertile period where I feel like I'm getting better. I've tried to choose things that allow me to learn, get better, and do a variety of things. And then you can just go with your personal interest and say, maybe I can do something special with that, So, like that.
And we're sitting here in Paris. It's said to be the style capital. You're a bit of a style icon now.
I don't know about that, but thank you so much. I like this shirt. Look at you. Nothing wrong with that.
Number. Speaking of numbers, you're also a jazz musician.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
You released your first album last year.
Yeah.
We're sitting on this rooftop in this magnificent spot in Paris. What would be a good song for us to be listening to, and could you sing it for me?
Well, I fall in love too easily. I fall in love too fast. I fall in love too terribly hard for love to ever last, etc., etc., etc. Well, so when the camera goes off, I'll sing you the rest of the song. Do you know any songs I'd like to hear you sing too?
I'm not sure I could sing with you, Jeff Goldblum. I'll embarrass myself. You're amazing.
I'm nothing but amazing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.